Hey guys, here's Dora from the Netherlands. Hey, how are you doing? Now yesterday, 13th of October, Friday, was a very important day in my private life, but at the same time also New Balance came out with the updated version, the 13th version of one of my favorite ever shoes. And if you were following the past videos, you know, that's the Fresh Foam 1080. So yesterday was 13th of the Friday and the 13th version of the 1080, which is of course one of the flagship shoes from New Balance. It is definitely a daily trainer. I have used already the 6th version for my marathon PB in 2016, and this is the 11th version I just purchased the New York Marathon in 2019. I also have this last year's version, but I don't have it handy. So you can see that I'm definitely a fan of this series. I have not purchased the 13th one yet, but it's definitely on my list. But let's go to a few details of the version 13. This is the version 11, of course, I mentioned. It was not my favorite ever, to be honest. It does have a high pony upper. It was quite narrow for me, to be honest, and I don't have wide feet, so that's why I was really surprised at the time. And the version 12 has already an updated upper, and they were working again on that, and the version 13 has again a new upper. I think they are really trying out the best, and was it a success? Not sure. I have to really try. But the new upper is again an engineered mesh upper. You cannot really go wrong with. I think it's a very normal upper. But let's see once I purchase the shoe. What they have updated as well, that was the heel area in the new version, and that is really reminding me for the Marshmallow, the Invincible, this kind of bumper at the heel. I guess it's to protect your Achilles. Is it needed? For some people, yes. I personally never had issues, so these heel areas were also okay for me. In the version 12 is also updated, so they are also kind of changing and trying to find the best there. This was already 2 years ago a gusseted tongue, not changed. It's still a gusseted tongue in the new version. What is also a very big update for version 13, that's the cushioning, the stack height. So the new one is getting a few millimeters of stack height. It's 38 in the heel and 32 in the forefoot, so definitely more stack than the previous two versions. And also still Fresh Foam X, but it seems to be a new version of Fresh Foam X, a lighter one and also a more cushioned one. Which also means that with these changes, I really feel that they are going to the max cushion area, really going to the more version 4 direction. Maybe it also means, but of course I'm not an insider at New Balance, that maybe there will be no version 5 of the more. Let's see. Because what would be the added value for a flagship running shoe to be upgraded really on that more cush side and that more max cushioning side, and at the same time going with the more version 5 as well. Outsole is also updated. It is a different outsole pattern than here. I will put a photo up there. So definitely it's endurance rubber, it is rubberized, but it's a different pattern. I have the feeling also that it's more flexible, and the shoe in general will be also just more responsive. It also means that it's of course a daily trainer, but you can use it easier, I think, for the long runs because it has more cushioning, it is more responsive. Still, you can go for the kilometers. These shoes are not getting trash after 400-500 kilometers, so you can really go up to 600-800 kilometers with these shoes. I don't have the version 6 though. It was one of my favorites. I should have really kept it. Yeah, that really went 800 for me. Same time the shoe went also lighter, which is quite an upgrade if you are of course putting more stack height in. So that's a really great update from New Balance. It's around 30 grams lighter. Regarding the price, when version 12 came out 1.5 years ago, it was 180 euros and $160, I believe. During the year, last year, the iterations afterwards went to the direction of 190 euros. And the new version will also retail here in Europe for 190 euros. Same time also next month Black Friday coming because of the new version. I think as well that version 12 will go on massive sales. I would not be surprised if you could really find it next month around the 100 euro, and that's quite a nice price for the version 12. but maybe 120, I think that's the max. You will definitely see on sales these shoes. 190 euros, it's a lot of money, but because it's such a shoe what you can use for so many kilometers, I would say it's worth, definitely. But if your limit is, for example, 150 euros, you will find quite some shoes at that area as well. For example, the Nike Pack 40 for 130 euros, I believe. So there are quite some shoes around 140, 150 euros. If you like the video, please give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you ever run in the New Balance 1080, drop me a comment in the comment box below. I would be super interested. See you in the next video. Have fun. Bye.